course, there's a completely new process now for the delivery of, or the collection of voting cards. That process, of course, has had some interruptions due to the fire. There are plans to, one, increase the number of hours within which someone can pick up their voting cards, and also allowing collection on Saturdays to help people that are working during the day.
Thank you, Alita, for that question. As indicated before, the Central Voting Bureau, Mr. Jason Rogers, we have asked him to come back to the media and give some extra information pertaining to that. It is, as you know, I am a candidate running in the February 26th election, so I would like for the Central Voting Bureau to ensure that the public have that information and kind of extract myself temporarily from that, but ensuring that all the processes still go through. The public need not worry about their voting cards at this time. And I can just restate what I stated before, because that information was given by the Central Bureau. Is the week starting, that was last week, we've lost 2 days, but that days the Civil Registry Department were in the districts, in different substations, allowing citizens the opportunity to pick up their voting cards. That's step one. The second step was that the voting cards that were not picked up will be distributed by the postal services. The third step is that 8 days before election, those eligible voters who did not get their voting cards as yet because of the first other two steps, then they can then go to the Civil Registry Department and they will be issued a duplicate card. This has been done in the past before. The last step, on February 26th, election day, with proper identification, they can go to their voting bureau, show their ID, the information is there, there's a manual a voting registry, their names will be on it once they are registered, and they will be issued a voting card so that they can vote.
You're suggesting that St. Martin the technical support to assist with the financial situation as is. You're also saying that there is a need to curtail in the expenditure of St. Martin. Who is to pay for those technical persons that you're referring to?
Well, I said that it's very important that there should be negotiation talks with the Netherlands about this technical assistance and also capacity building. And in my view, it's unavoidable that the Netherlands also pays for this. But of course, then there should be talks, there should be a kind of negotiation. It's their responsibility, but I only has to stress the importance of this, and also the fact that it is not reasonable that St. Martin, they don't have the amount of money for such a technical assistance at the moment. That's my opinion. Of course, it's upon those two parties to decide on that.
To educate the people is to free them from mental bondage. A nation that is governed by injustice, inequality, and unfairness, it's against the spirit of democracy.
We will tell the people the truth, and the people will be our judge.
Hi, I am Lisa Alexander, candidate number 9 on the United St. Martin Party slate on February 26, 2018. Vote for me, Lisa Alexander, candidate number 9.
Hey guys, did you know that now with Telcel, if you accumulate $25 or more within 1 calendar month, you get 15 more?
15 more?
Yes, 15 more. However you want.
So I can top up $3 now, $10 next week, and so on until I reach or pass $25?
That's right. Get 15 more.
Wow! I feel like a 15 again.
Yeah. Right. Accumulate $25 or more within 1 calendar month and get 15 more. Telcel, when you want more.
GEBE has been faithfully serving the communities of St. Martin, powering your home and our economy. Come rain or shine, our qualified team of professionals are working hard 24 hours a day to provide you and your family with safe, reliable electricity and water. We use the latest technologies and test our products daily to maintain the highest international standards. Our friendly staff is always there to assist you, whether in person, over the phone, or online. We are committed to constantly improving our products and services, making them more efficient, effective, and environmentally friendly to serve you better today and our next generation of clients tomorrow. GEBE, powering a brighter future.
Our friend Megawati is here with tips to save you energy. 1. Turn your airco temperature up. 2. Use a ceiling fan instead. 3. Buy energy-saving products. Save some green with NVGEBE.
As a youngster, you've been around long in government. You've been a senator in Curacao, which represents St. Martin. You was in the Island Council. You was a commissioner. And now you are in Parliament. You haven't been in ministers yet. I don't know why, but you will probably have to explain that. Right? But what are some of the things, since you've been so long around, that you like to see improve in Parliament and as well as in the government?
Well, I don't look at it as I've been a long time. It's only 14 years. Some people may think that is very long. When you take a look at some of the other politicians who are younger than me, it took them 13 years running to become a minister. I believe there's a lot of work to be done. There's a lot of educating need to be done of what Parliament is all about. Also, what is a minister's role and responsibility, the separation of powers. I think once we could continue educating our people and our young politicians to be, it will be a better House of Parliament. It will represent overall. I think when we take a look at over the last 7 years, what has been the major issue? Collapse of government. No one government has gotten the opportunity to last 4 years in a government where that's concerned, besides the Democratic Party have hold on to the power since 10-10-10 as the smallest party, hold on to Prime Minister, hold on to run this country no matter what, government fall, government did not fall, they were still in power. But I believe educating our people when they become members of Parliament, the rules that governs a parliamentarian and the rules that govern a minister. We as a political party constantly educating our candidates on those rules, how it works, how it functions. And I think that is what I offer to young candidates, because the future is bright. When we take a look at our list and some of the other lists, the future is bright for countries in man where young politicians want to give their service. And when I look at our list, compared to all the other lists, we have the most young people who now wants to be part and contribute to the development of this country, which shows that we still has people who are interested in governing.
You had some town hall meeting. I think you had your first town hall meeting. What are you going to keep in the town hall meeting in the different districts? What are you telling them?
Well, the idea is to go to the different districts now instead of having these huge public meetings alone. I think the people need to hear you one-on-one on what it is you want to do, and you want to hear from the people and the different communities what is really affecting them. How is their neighborhood being taken care of over the last years? What has been the issues affecting our people besides the damages of Hurricane Irma, the roofs that is gone, jobs, all of these things, the development. When you take neighborhoods like St. Peter's, St. Peter's has a community center, the basketball facility, but it needs more than that. It needs a facility that the young kids themselves could see themselves hanging out without even any issues happening for them. We need more after-school programs in that neighborhood. In all the different neighborhoods that we are going in, we want to find out from the people in those neighborhoods what is affecting you. But we know the major issue today is roof and job on this island. So we are hearing it, and we are compiling that information that when they give us a mandate to be back in government, those are the issues we are coming back to the neighborhood in order to fix the problems that exist for a number of years. But we believe as USP, this is something that we're going to continue doing in government, out of government, and we plan to do it year round in order for the people to be closer to us and us to be closer to the people is how we intend to continue with our program as USP.
To educate the people is to free them from mental bondage. A nation that is governed by injustice, inequality, and unfairness is against the spirit of democracy.
We will tell the people the truth, and the people will be our judge.
Hi, I am Lisa Alexander, candidate number 9 on the United St. Martin Party slate on February 26, 2018. Vote for me, Lisa Alexander, candidate number 9.
People all across St. Martin are switching to a more rewarding experience. The WIB MasterCard Fun Miles credit card, better known as My Card. Earn 1 fun mile for every $2 spent, even abroad and online. This will quickly get you a ton of fun miles to redeem for travel, shopping, food, fuel, and much more. But there's more to My Card. Worldwide acceptance, an EMV chip for extra security, and 250 free fun miles with first use. Switch to My Card today at WIB.
Fun miles, from within your reach.
Hey guys, did you know that now with Telcel, if you accumulate $25 or more within 1 calendar month, you get 15 more?
15 more?
Yes, 15 more. However you want.
So I can top up $3 now, $10 next week, and so on until I reach or pass $25?
That's right. Get 15 more.
Wow! I feel like a 15 again.
Yeah. Right. Accumulate $25 or more within 1 calendar month and get 15 more. Telcel, when you want more.
Monday, February 26 is our parliamentary election, and polling stations open from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. When you enter your polling station, you must check in. Eligible voters must come with your voting card, an identification card, passport, or driver's license in order to vote. Once verified, the chairman will give you your ballot. The voter goes directly to the voting booth that is not occupied and votes by coloring the white circle with the red pencil in front of the name of the candidate of choice. Use only the red pencil. Vote for only one person, and don't write or draw on the ballot. If you make a mistake, return to the chairperson and ask for a new ballot. This can only be done once. You are prohibited from selling your vote, using a cell phone, and taking video and photos. When you have finished voting, fold the ballot and proceed to the ballot box, where you will insert your ballot. Exercise your right. Go out and vote.
There's a number of things that we are being blamed for. The crisis, the labor crisis, falls under Minister Lee. I sat in the coalition meeting. When Minister Lee told the former Prime Minister William Marlin, thank you very much for taking all the blows for us. He said it. Thank you very much, Prime Minister, for taking all the blows for us. I was in that meeting. Hold on. Minister Gibson balanced one budget. Minister Gibson balanced two budgets. Minister Gibson was going to balance 3 budgets. We paid off majority of the debt from SZV that we have owed. The government building was put in use. I reduced fires on the landfill. Roads was being paved. Nobody is seeing a new hospital. Nobody is hearing about emergency relief. Nobody is hearing about the labor market. Minister Gibson got a vote of no confidence and Minister Lee didn't? Seriously? You can't argue with the accomplishment that National Alliance has done. And I can only speak for 1 year. I can only speak for 1 year. I have worked hard. We are reopening Mullet Bay. We are doing it. Not them. This is no hearsay product. This is no hearsay project or just fly in the night or pie in the sky. The permits has been signed. The land has been bought. The project is started in March. 170 jobs created in construction. 325 jobs in the hotel industry. Another 210 jobs in the casino. Another 25 jobs in the transportation. Another 50 jobs in the food industry for their 2 towers. We are talking about 725 jobs created with one development that the Minister of Rumi and the National Alliance found it fit to get done. Tell them go and argue it. Go and dig it up. Go and look at it. That permit, that building permit, put in the coffers of St. Martin 500,000 guilders. 500,000 guilders. In this time, in these times. And what is the argument? It's too high. It shouldn't this and it shouldn't that. How are you going to develop this country and create jobs? That's vision. In these devastating times, you're creating jobs when people are being laid off. There's a project up at Pelican that will be coming, that I signed off on, that I fought my department to approve because they didn't see the vision of it. But because of the terrain, it's those small trucks and small machines and the local boys and contractors that will be getting that job. That's another 110 employment in the construction. It is left now for the now minister to finish. Because I left before it was on my desk to sign. Those are jobs that we are creating. Man, what's the argument? What have we done? What have we done so bad that caused the fall? What is it? And you are part of this coalition government, Madam Chair Lady. Have you talked with us? Have you had a discussion with us? But what is your motive? You can't have your voice. Since when you, Chair Lady, can't have your voice? And then what was the other reason? The much needed aid. And then it turned to the financial crisis. There is always some reason that is a lie and false to justify your actions. But time will tell.
It's been said that behind every door, possibility awaits. How much possibility depends on which door you open first. Every day, we help our customers discover the possibilities in their lives. It all starts with a conversation. Scotiabank. Discover what's possible.
Monday, February 26th is our parliamentary election, and polling stations open from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. When you enter your polling station, you must check in. Eligible voters must come with your voting card, an identification card, passport, or driver's license in order to vote. Once verified, the chairman will give you your ballot. The voter goes directly to the voting booth that is not occupied and votes by coloring the white circle with the red pencil in front of the name of the candidate of choice. Use only the red pencil. Vote for only one person, and don't write or draw on the ballot. If you make a mistake, return to the chairperson and ask for a new ballot. This can only be done once. You are prohibited from selling your vote, using a cell phone, and taking video and photos. When you have finished voting, fold the ballot and proceed to the ballot box, where you will insert your ballot. Exercise your right. Go out and vote.
I see you all running up and down doing some kung fu and all of that. If you could explain to the public, and then you did a translation of what she says.
OK， 他想知道你叫什么名字，然后我们在这里是干什么的。
哦，宋老师 Alicia，my name is Alicia， Teacher Song， 呀，我们在这里是兴趣班，中文学校的学生训练，兴趣班训练。
These are special classes. We're here practicing for our show next Sunday.
What is exactly the training of practicing?
他说
哦，我们在这里有12个女生要跳古典舞、踏歌要练习，然后有20几个男生和女生要打长拳、南拳、功夫扇，然后还有要双截棍练习，有几项内容。
12 of the girls here are dancing a traditional Chinese dance, and all 20 of us are performing Kung Fu Fan and Kung Fu, the non-shot.
My another question is that all of the children, that students, I should say, then that is practicing here are local people of St. Martin, I should say.
他说我们是本地人，他问我们是本地人吗？
本地人，不是，是中国孩子，是中国人的孩子。
No, we're Chinese kids. We're kids of China.
So none of you all is from here.
他说我们没有就本地人。So far it's only for Chinese kids. So far no.
Do you like what you're doing?
Yes, we all do like what we're doing, and we really like the teacher, and it's a lifetime opportunity.
Yeah. And we practice really hard to meet her standards.
Now, tell me a little bit of the show that you're going to have on the 18th of February, and I understand it's a New Year's, Chinese New Year's, let me put it that way.
Yes, it's Chinese New Year's to celebrate the Spring Festival.
And it's going to be fireworks, it's going to be dancing. Give me some insight.
Not fireworks, just dancing, performance, singing by the Chinese school, by the Chinese students.
Yeah, and it's then, like it's an event for all the Chinese to come together because everybody's so busy, so they come during the New Year's to celebrate it and enjoy the family and friends together.
And where it's going to be held?
At the L.B. Scott Sports Auditorium.
Okay, and it's the starting time?
The starting time? Well, I heard we have to be there for early, but it starts 4 o'clock.
It's going for, and how many hours will you be performing?
I'm not sure. 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah.
我们会中国功夫，耶！
One